out again, really, really strong for you tonight. It looked like he had everything working. What were you seeing from him? What made him so effective?
Everything working. Just 3 pitches for strikes, and just such a high-level competitor. I just keep challenging the rest of the guys, like, watch and learn, because he has good stuff. I don't want to demean his stuff, but it's the makeup, it's the competitiveness, it's the bigger the moment, the better he gets. Really, really good stuff.
Take us through that final inning for him. I mean, he's over 100 pitches. There's the delay. He's got the bases loaded. Just the way you kind of work through that. And is the umpire okay as well?
Yeah, the umpire's all right. He actually called a great game. He was really, really good. And the guy that came in was really good too. So we were fortunate there. You worry you come in, the Chinese strike zone may change, but the guy who came in did a great job too. Yeah, kind of a crazy inning. And that's kind of why we went with TD at the end, because we had to crank TD up. We were thinking he was about to face one of those guys, and he just gutted through it. I mean, he's throwing harder on those pitches than he did in the first inning. And there was 5s and 6s, and you're getting out like one of the best hitters in the country, not just in our league or in the stadium. Like Mike Irish is one of the better players in the whole country, and it was a battle. And he just gutted it. I joked Coach Parker. I said, I know you wanted to take him out, but you were scared to take the ball from him. So that's why the pitch count went up a little bit. But he wasn't going to give that ball up in that moment. I know Cal too well.
Robbie? You extended the lead there and brought TD. Is that just one of the situations where he got hot in the bullpen? You had to bring him in there?
He got real hot. And then we had the lefties coming up. So we stayed with him at that point. I mean, once you're hot, you're better off. He'll be able to pitch here in the next 2 days too. So it wasn't too many pitches.
Steve?
I think Williams having a pretty good week. What has he done to kind of catch your eye and earn the opportunity to start this week?
He played well on Tuesday. He always shows up. He's hard working. With our young kids, we really like our young guys. We haven't played enough games to let them get out there and play and relax, and so he's probably played less than he deserved to this point. And we just finally felt like, hey, let's get him out there and see. He had a good fall hitting, good spring hitting in spring training, and just a lot of my young guys have we've played so many tight games and they haven't got out there enough. So we bit the bullet on Tuesday, and I'm glad. He's seen the ball well. We see him in the box. He's not chasing pitches. He's getting in good counts. He's got good hand-eye coordination.
Benjamin?
3 reasons, 2 hits for Logan Kohler. Was he doing well tonight? What would it mean for him to just be in a groove here down the stretch?
It'd be huge. I mean, I keep telling him that. He played really well. I mean, he's in the Palmero every day with Go. He's one of our Masters guys, so he doesn't go to class as much as some of the others. So he's hitting, he is working. It was nice to see him get 2 balls there to his pull side, and extra base hits. He's been such a good player over his career, and he struggled. And usually this game evens out. I'm hoping it evens out for him. Jeff?
Going off of that, I mean, we saw him at Ole Miss too, struggled, defensively, which he hasn't much this season. I guess was it just a matter of offense was translating a bit to his defense, and because it looked like he was more comfortable out there today on both sides.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, you're on the road, lost the 1 ball up in the sky. It probably sat under it too early. But he's been he hadn't hit as much as we'd like, but he's played pretty good defense. I thought last week the defensive stuff was abnormal, and maybe because he was struggling, but he's played good defense all year. We need to get that back going.
Steve?
Coach David Mershon, is he changing the way you evaluate players these days, the way he runs his base, is he puts some pressure on the defense? Because it seems like you had a roster full of those guys, you almost win every game.
Yeah, he's a special player. He was really excited Burke Masters was here today. He spent some time with him, but he's a special player. He just does it all, and you can say, hey, well, that's an error on that guy, but he puts that pressure on you. He puts the pressure on you to make that play, and next thing you know, that to me it may have been the play of the game, because 2-1 to 4-1, and you just feel like you just gave it away, gave us a cushion, and we just seemed to play a lot more relaxed after that.
Cam?
Cal, I think, had 2 strikeouts in the first 3 innings, 9 in the last 4. What's that kind of say about him, and how unique is it to have a guy who seems to get stronger as he continues to go?
That's him and Lowe. They do. They get stronger as the game goes on. It's the competitive juices. You're really getting those guys out there competing, and in all seriousness, it's hard to take the ball from him at the end of the game. He didn't want to come out there at the end. but he was exhausted after that last, set of pitches he had to go through. And their leadoff's a good player too. He went to their leadoff and get back to Irish there. It was impressive.
You mentioned Burkmaster's being here. I mean, number one, how special is that you have teams like the 70-71 group and then 1990 guys who come in here and be around your guys. Also, too, what does that mean to this team to see those guys come back and be part of it?
Well, you have to explain it to them a little bit. Like, they don't underestimate, hey, the guy that always hits the grand slam on the video, and he's the chaplain of the Cubs. They think that's really cool, He's going to spend some time around the ball club. It's always neat having our former players. I mean, this program was built on a lot of great players that came through here, special players. And even the 70-71 team, I joked with a couple of them, shoot, I was on campus then. My dad was going to school here during that time, so I think that's a pretty cool thing. And to see that many guys come back is pretty impressive. They were sure to remind me that they were the ones who started all this, which is what every great team says when they come back. So that was a fun group to be around. Robbie?
You said Tuesday, I think, that Lowe was fine, just had the back tighten up on him, whatever. How's his week been kind of leading up to the March start?
He's been normal all week. The normal bullpen, normal throwing, normal everything. So got a massage, so that may have helped him. So he's probably just trying to get a massage every week. Doug?
Coach, the middle of the lineup and the middle of the line score both look really good. How critical is that tonight to get the offense going and once you got the lead to just keep stretching?
Well, it's all, we talk about that a lot. We can get the lead, but being able to stretch that lead and push it out there so you don't have to use as many guys out of your pen or whatever, or stress your pitching staff. And I thought DJ was really good tonight. There was a couple really close 3-2s, and a walk's like a hit. Hunter had a couple walks. I mean, just to keep moving it on, I think that's big.